Welcome back to Let's Play XCOM. We have a council report in 3 days. 2, 1, and 3 satellites to launch. One goes to Argentina for a nice little "we have ways" bonus. And I'll save China and Japan from becoming a giant swirling, giant squid of anger kind of thing. And hopefully these 2 nations will be all that we lose. Excellent work. We got a lot of scientists, engineers. Monthly reward is becoming quite substantial. We can build all kinds of goodies like a genetics lab. Cybernetics lab is done in 1 day. We can build a thermo generator for some extra power. And for the satellite link we still need 30 engineers, but the workshop will provide those. I was kind of hoping we've had them, but we were 1 engineer short. Workshop is 11 days and satellite uplink is 27 or something, which means this month will be another month without satellites at the end to bail us out. Then again, it will also be a month where we probably will invent armor. Yep, 6 days. We'll have mechs in just a few days. Yeah, as long as we don't lose 6 nations, which is a bit unlikely. I have good hopes that we will be victorious in this game. With some bloodshed still to be done left and right. Of course. I could churn out a bunch of workshops and make everything cheaper. And make sure that after this I can buy anything I like. I don't need any more satellite uplinks if I fill these up. Probably 2 will do. And this will be Cybernetics Lab 3 workshops. This will be workshops and a foundry, I guess. It can't hurt to have more engineers on staff. It's a good way to spend money. And I'll hire 2 more soldiers to get Captain K back and have 1 in reserve to maybe, you know, resurrect a soldier somewhere. But yeah, let's get Captain K back because he deserves it. And this is where Metal Canyon enters the scene.
The soldiers who volunteer for Mech Trooper augmentation sacrifice much, but they do not leave themselves entirely behind. A Mech Trooper will be able to apply some of the training and knowledge from his or her previous combat specialty to the cybersuit's operation.
Oh, you can sell it Exalt stuff as well. It's exactly the same as your own weaponry.
And implant our soldiers with the cybernetic interfaces they'll need to deploy these mechs onto the battlefield.
Yeah, you get a nice bonus from doing this to a sniper. Let's see, what's the other one? Thomas. I shouldn't chop up the wrong soldier here, it's gonna be nasty. Oh yeah, I labeled him. Thomas Desgard. The 2 of you will be mechs, and once you guys are, once the operations are complete, we'll give you a nice little suit to work with, and 1 of you will always be on one of them on the mission. Okay, I was afraid I skipped this because I hit escape, but here we go.
The cybernetic interfaces are holding stable, but they're of no use without a cybersuit to interface with.
This is Thomas Desgard.
I suggest we manufacture one immediately. When our new Mech Trooper equips that suit, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with its capabilities.
Looks like they're already building one. I'm not too fond of the mechs, to be quite honest with you. In my original playthrough I didn't even use one. We will build one and it will have the kinetic strike module. It's far more impressive than the flamethrower. Even though the flamethrower is fun, it will panic anything. But that punch is just so strong.
As we continue to deploy our Mech Troopers, they will grow more accustomed to the suits. And if fortune is with us, help put an end to this conflict.
Yeah, this is just a luxury. I won't do that yet.
I appreciate
Carapace armor is just around the corner.
Commander.
Go to mech inventory. Okay, it actually took a little bit of time to build it, like an hour. Augmentation is complete on Lieutenant Mr. Metal Canyon. Welcome to XCOM, my friend. There's a Sky Ranger, there's a UFO landed in China. And I shall build a brand new team. I'll be right back. Hang on, by the way, is the Carapace armor, it's 1 day away. Oh, that's close. That's very close. Right, I'll build us a team. Look who is back from the dead. And it's even a soldier that's from my own home country. This is the flag of the Netherlands. Miss Captain K is back in the form of an assault. We've of course taken her original body back to the base, and now with the cybernetics lab and the genetics lab coming up and all the Meld stuff, we were able to revive her. And once again, Miss Captain K is running among the living. Mafatu has cleared up the little shrine he had in his room in the base. Because Captain K is back up. And this is the christening of Metal Canyon. He will be able to level up a bunch of times already. And this is not randomized. So I'll have the usual options here. Shots from Overwatch no longer suffer any aim penalties, or you get 15% defense when in Overwatch. Defense is not a max trade. 2 bonus damage against targets that have been autopsied, or any further damage reduced by 2 for the next 2 turns if you take damage. And this seems like it's not a one-time thing for a mission, it's just repeatedly. Every time you take damage, all further damage reduced by 2 for the next 2 turns. Or 2 bonus damage against targets that have been autopsies. I am gonna be able to complete the autopsies real quick, because I got the bonus from South America. But let's increase the survivability. Chat boot module is a no-brainer. It will get you up onto rooftops and stuff like that. And let's give you the mech suit.
The kinetic strike module is a powerful yet precise weapon. It can provide a decisive advantage in close quarters and remove the benefit of cover from our enemies.
Basically, it just hurts like hell, which is exactly what we want. Here's the team. And I'll give you a new nickname, because Ouija is not something I associate with you. Your nickname shall be Hit Dice. I hope it's fitting. So we have Ice, Hit Dice, the Viking, Harkus, Grunt and Chemical in there. These are all regulars to my channel. They're all valued subscribers, and it doesn't mean if you're not on this team that you're not, but these guys at least are for sure. And I'm honored to have you all together as a group. Now let's kick some butt, shall we? Because there's a landed UFO out there that will provide maximum training for you guys. Let's see if we can level up Horst. We're gonna become a colonel. And let's see if that opens up a spot for a new assault to be leveled up. Like for instance Captain K or Miss Steely Johnson, of course, is still out there. We have plenty of excellent guys with a lot of potential running around.
We need to secure the surrounding area and eliminate any hostiles before they threaten the local population.
Yes, sir. There come the boys. And there's a cocky bastard in there from France that had his limbs removed only to become the punching embodiment of fear for the aliens.
We're in position and awaiting further orders.
Roger that, Big Sky. Strike 1, you are green to deploy. Approach with extreme caution. Current enemy status at the site is unknown.
It looked like it was during the daylight, but apparently it was not. I don't see any Meld yet. We're at the edge of the map. All well and good. I'll save and we get this party started. Let's go. Now the first order of business is usually marching my mech forward within the distance that it can walk, and then putting it on Overwatch. And if you trigger anything, you just take your shots. Since you don't have any Meld or anything in sight, and you don't need any cover, let's just put you over there, use you as a scout. And you didn't trigger anything, which is fine. And the rest of the group can follow suit.
On my way. Got it covered.
Let's do this quickly.
I've got my eyes on it. Heading to that location.
All in good spots.
Overwatch.
Full cover for everybody. And it will take some getting used to the fact that I now have a mech in there.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Will open up options. And also I tend to really have this guy hammered to bits and then heal him up a bunch of times usually. I don't want Metal Canyon to die, obviously. He kept me alive during his very first playthrough of Enemy Within. Although he did kill me off rather quickly in the second. But yeah, Metal Canyon has always been a perfect gentleman in... oh, I triggered a lot all at once. In getting me into his Let's Plays, so I'm honored to have him in mine. Not much you can do except just take a shot. There's no point in running forward and starting punching all these sectoids. Although I'm pretty sure that's what you would want. Phoenix can have a ball here. 100%, 100%. Let's just finish one off with a headshot that's healthy. Ah, I should have used the headshot on the guy with 1 health. Let's get you forward as well. You can throw in a rocket without too much trouble. You're pretty hard to flank if I put you over there. So next turn you can fire a rocket. Everybody's still lagging behind quite a bit, so all of these sectoids will come into play. I am afraid. Literally. Horse can run and gun a bit. It can't hurt to get you forward quickly. Even though there's a serious lack of good spots. Half cover spots there are plenty. Do you have that perk where you have close and personal, lightning reflexes from the fighter run and gun? No. So half cover is half cover.
Solid copy, Commander.
Then I'll choose full. You probably don't even have a shot here. You don't. Yeah, half cover spots are the order of business for you, because I need to get people forward in a hurry. There are 6 sectoids out there. They're gonna be all doing all kinds of buffing within groups even. And they're gonna take some shots at Metal Canyon, no doubt, because he's big and has no cover. Luckily you should be able to take some punishment. That's lucky, it's almost flanked, but we're still in the clear. This is fine, this is cover. I guess a well-placed rocket should at least kill 2, maybe even more. That's one hell of a shot there, Horst. Very nice, that's not a run and gun wasted then. Seems you put everything to use. Even if I'm playing stupid, you saved the day. Okay, he's not completely without cover, but this was the last sectoid to act, yes. Wish you had a grenade launcher, Metal Canyon. That would be brilliant. 5368. That's pretty good. A bit of a shame that our good man wielding the rocket now kind of has to move. Let's see how many we can take out before Mufatu comes into play. Should be able to thin them out a little bit.
That's affirmative.
Only 33 on both of these. Not great.
Heading to that
This
location.
is also half cover, I'm aware of that. Old Dragon has decent aim though. 40%. Still not great. At least take it on a healthy one. Let's hope we can kill it with a laser rifle. No.
I'll get him next time.
Horst, you are packing a grenade.
Position confirmed.
Let's put that to use.
Incoming.
You've killed a bunch of aliens with grenades. It seems to be really your thing. And now it's up to Mufata, who can throw in a rocket. It's a bit overkill. We won't. We'll save it for later. See if we can finish it off and have Metal Canyon explore a bit further. Get a visual on that last alien. But so far, yeah, cleaning house.
Scanning. Moving to position. Got it.
Nothing inside yet. He can't grab the meld with his mechanic hand. He'll need help. However, he can make his first kill as a mech. No.
Almost out of non-connect.
This is the last surviving guy of a group
Enemy
of 6.
Retreating.
And he's double moving. I think he's still inside. Ah, but Phoenix doesn't have a line of sight.
Moving.
Get Old Dragon a bit closer. I need somebody to collect the meld at some point. That's gonna be Mufata.
Heading to that location. I feel, Commander.
Yeah, you need to reload.
Headed
Move you
there
a little
now.
bit more forward. That's one of the major drawbacks with mechs early on. They only have 2 shots. It gets better as they progress and if you build a foundry and all that. But at the start they feel a little bit handicapped. But mechs are not built to fight sectoids. They're built to fight things like cyber discs and sectopods.
10-4. Hauling ass. Got it.
55, let's just take it. Mufata beats the odds once again. Well, so far so good, it's pretty smooth. We've got a meld.
I'm on my way.
Nobody was hit. Killed 6 sectoids already.
Scanning.
And I haven't seen mutants in a while.
On the move.
Bien, chef.
Which means I'll probably jinx myself and they'll turn up in this one. I've no idea where the second meld is. I think I'm getting a hint, but I keep missing the hint. I didn't see it.
10-4. Location confirmed.
Affirmatif.
Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, but I don't know, it feels eerie this mission, and having a mech in there is a bit,
Affirmative, Commander.
I don't know, feels different.
Come get some. Overwatch. Shut up. Listen.
Raising that big fist.
Target nearby. Let's get
Seekers! If all goes well, Metal Canyon will take 1 out before they can cloak. It didn't go well. You did have good aim, you started off as a sniper, so... I am hoping you will land some shots this mission, dude. Come on. And I'm quite happy that Captain K has returned. And I'm especially happy that it's now a countryman of mine. Dutch soldiers in this game are very rare, probably as rare as Slovenian ones. If they're even in there.
I'm watching. Okay.
Yeah, let's huddle up, let's reload some people and have the rest on Overwatch. Because we know how these bastards work.
Roger that. Scanning.
Bien reçu. Je bouge.
Yeah, I'm quite happy that I got 1 meld. And the other one is a bonus if I still get it. Which means I'll take my time right here.
Couvrez mes flancs.
And make sure we rescue... who's being strangled here? Wasn't paying attention to who's who.
Roger that.
I think it's Horst.
See you in
Was it? It is Horst. Right, there's one more out there. Let's wait for him. You usually tend to wait until you engage other groups, but if you're patient, and I think I've proven with that Exalt mission that I'm a very patient player, they will go for you. Those seekers get bored easily. There we go. He tried to go for horse again.
Dead.
Sothras would have none of it. He protects his commander with his life. And mostly with his gun at the moment, of course. Right guys, standard procedure. 3 guys left, 3 guys right. Let's make a run for it. I'll have Phoenix join the group on the right side. And I'll have Metal Canyon join the group on the left side.
Affirmative. Moving out.
On Overwatch.
And the Meld is lost, so we have all the time in the world to complete this.
Moving.
Usually there's nothing behind door number 1, but let's see what's behind it, shall we, Monty?
You hear anything? Good to go.
There's still aliens outside the UFO from the look of that
On my way.
direction where the sound was coming from. There are no holes in this particular... No. Sometimes it is a bit misleading. Sometimes they're on the roof and it shows that they are to the side, stuff like that.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I'll just proceed on course, and if there's still aliens left outside of the UFO, we'll encounter them at some point.
Eyes peeled.
Take it slow and steady. Those are mutants. And they seem to be in the center of the UFO. But those were definitely the sounds of mutants.
What was that sound?
Didn't trigger them yet. Is there a patrol of mutants outside the UFO that I missed? It does appear that way.
Heading to that location.
Did I trigger them now? I triggered them now. There they are. Just 2. Which is not half bad. Let's get you back. There's no way to go. They have to pass us. They have to pass us. You have to get back past us, you bastards. Let's just take our time here. Let's see what they do. Phoenix. That should be a safe one. No kill, but definitely a hit. Yep. Now show your ugly face to the rest of the team, please. Major Horst, also a good shot. Okay, not today.
Adjusting sights.
And here comes the rest.
See you in hell.
I don't know who got the kill, but he's dead. Here comes the second one. He moved twice and then stopped there.
They're falling back.
That's one confused mutton. Battle Canyon.
On the move.
Let's break the ice, shall we? Show them how it's done.
Engaging in close combat.
That is such a cool animation. I have to admit, it has its charm when you play with the animations on and the action cam on.
That's affirmative.
This might seem a bit more mechanical, but to me this feels more like the old XCOM.
Reçu. Je bouge.
And also the animations tend to give away whether or not you're gonna hit or not, because the animations are slightly different for when you make a kill. So it spoils a bit of the surprise for me. Which means I prefer to play it like this. It doesn't give your soldiers nice close-ups in the camera, but yeah, for me this just feels like it's a bit more like the old one.
I'm watching.
And it doesn't ruin any surprise. Come on, open it up. I apparently switched soldiers somehow. I put 2 guys on Overwatch for a change. He appears all the way in the back, so they probably don't get a shot.
X-rays coming in from the side.
Whoa! That nearly took care of him already. Did I put you on reload or on Overwatch? I think I just reloaded your gun. Which is fine, because Horst, it wouldn't be Horst if he wouldn't finish the mission by firing his gun point blank into the face of an alien. Thank you, Horst.
Excellent work.
Very much obliged. And well done. Past the big Sharknado thingy in the USA. And Horst has reached the final level. Damn good ground or gunslinger? That's easy. You get damn good ground. Should improve your aim even more. Look at your will. Jesus. Nice. And you get deep pockets or killer instinct. All limited use items in your inventory receive 1 extra use. You've been throwing grenades all playthrough, which means I'll have you keep doing that. And eventually you'll get a grenade and a scope, because your aim is not that great for a colonel. You're getting deep pockets, my friend. I was hoping for something with a little bit more oomph at the end of the skill tree, but so far you've collected Will to Survive, Close and Personal, Hollow Targeting, Lightning Reflexes, you're an Opportunist, and deep pockets. A nice skill set for an assault. Not bad, not bad. Not too sure where you were wielding your shotgun there, and not your laser rifle, unless I messed up and actually gave you a shotgun this mission and didn't even notice.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Apparently, somebody really doesn't want us to get that carapace armor.
Capacity. Additional uplink required.
Because we get another mission once more. Canada was an option. What was the other option? I forgot. Canada, France and Russia. France and Russia are both in Europe. Oh, I'm misclicking all over the place. France and Russia are both in Europe.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
And I can still get the bonus for Europe, so which that's a good enough reason for me. I'll go to Europe, and Canada doesn't give much money anyway. Bit of a shame, but we'll go for the most difficult mission, I guess. This is scientist, this is a support, a captain, which will be unnamed because I have gone through the list for now. Novgorod and Russia. Very difficult. We go to France. If I go to France, will the panic in Russia decrease as well? I'd rather have the scientist if all said and done. Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. Russia it is. We'll get a captain that we'll name at a later date. I'm quite happy with the team. J-Man is in there now. Not bad, but I'll have a look and see if we can mix it up. These are the guys. Klaziranon, Phoenix, Metal Canyon, Sothros, Old Dragon and Mephato. Hours before we get armor for our guys. So let's hope nobody dies.
Prepare for deployment strike.
We'll be deploying to Russia for this one.
A very difficult
alien
mission.
abductions are
It's
becoming
probably gonna
more
mean
brazen
a
every
bunch
day.
of mutants. This
We've got
is
reports coming
not
in
a
of
very
attacks
difficult
in
map
broad
though.
daylight.
It's a map with plenty of cover and it's rather small, which means you don't have to move around much in order to trigger a lot of aliens. Look at them, they look mean.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
We shall, but that's for next video. I hope we'll see you then. Bye bye.